So, Steve, kicking off our National League Cup campaign with a 2-0 win against a young Leicester side. Give us your thoughts from this evening.
I thought we were a little bit flat, a little bit negative. First 25 minutes, we struggled to get going, but we struggled to get Saturday and the performance out of our system. Obviously scored the first goal, which was an unbelievable strike from Che on turnover when they had possession. 25 minutes in, give or take, I think. And from there on in, I thought we were good. I thought we settled into the game from the time that we scored, and we were infinitely the better side. You're going to get energy, you're going to get enthusiasm from a 21 side, and they're going to move the ball and look to move you around, which we expected. But yeah, I thought we just didn't compete well enough for that first 25 minutes. But as I say, once we scored the first goal, which was absolutely outstanding from Che, I thought we were really good value, to be honest with you. And yeah, I mean, we gifted a couple of half chances on turnover late in the game, but I thought the second half, particularly once we scored the second, we controlled the game.
Yeah, and you mentioned just then, and also after our pre-season game against Fulham's young side, that sometimes playing these academy teams is a different test for the players. So with that in mind, were you particularly pleased with the performance after we went 1-0 up?
Yeah, as I say, I thought up until 25 minutes, disappointed, flat, not overly competitive. But yeah, I thought from as I say, from the time that we scored the first goal, we were pretty much in control of the game. And the great thing from my point of view was obviously I moved it around in terms of the starting lineup today, because I have got that luxury at the moment and I have got that strength in depth. I thought the players that came in acquitted themselves really, really well, and I thought the players that came on acquitted themselves really, really well. And yeah, overall, from a midpoint in the first half, it was a job well done.
Yeah, and you mentioned just then the kind of rejigging of the side, and we did get to see a couple of debuts tonight. What did you make of Hockey's and Babbich's first competitive outings in orange and blue?
Babbage was outstanding. I thought once he stopped trying to force it in the first 10-15 minutes, which he did, and I get that because obviously, believe it or not, that's his first 90 minutes in 4.5 years, which is testament to the player and how hard he's worked since he's been at the football club. But I thought once he'd got over that initial burst in terms of trying to force it, you know, trying to a little bit overzealous, and he'd given himself a platform, I thought as the game wore on, he was excellent, particularly second half, controlled things in there with Judgy, and looked exactly what he is, which is a player with bags and bags of ability that has still got a hell of a lot to offer, and he's only 21, which is basically the ethos which I have at this football club, and he fits the profile perfectly of the type of player that I want at this football club, and I want to develop and allow and give him the platform to get back to where he was a few years ago.
Yeah, and on the topic of young players, having come on at the break, Hubbard got his first goal for the club as well. A quick word on his first goal for Hubbard.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a really well worked move between him and Pennington, didn't you? Excellent finish as well, killed the game off. Allowed us to see out the game relatively comfortably, and was just reward for, I thought, Fletcher's all-round performance. I thought he was really good Saturday, and I thought he was good again tonight when he came on for the second 45.
And looking towards the weekend, we make this short trip up to Hartlepool. What's the preparation going to be like for that one?
Well, we've got the day off tomorrow, obviously. We're back on the training ground on Thursday, and then we'll train here. Back here on Friday morning. We'll train for an hour, and then basically we'll set off for Hartlepool at lunchtime. We're booked into a hotel in Darlington for the overnight stay. We'll prepare as we always do. We'll do our due diligence. Pulley will provide us with our analysis in the hotel on Saturday morning, and that will be an in-depth analysis on Hartlepool, and we'll prepare the team to go to Hartlepool and get a positive result.
Thank you very much, Steve. We'll speak to you again soon.
Cheers.